In this episode of Horse Shelter Heroes, a whole lot happens. Doc is out, of course. Horses are surrendered. Sarah falls in love with a horse here at our shelter, so you'll have to watch this episode to find out who. Enjoy this episode of Horse Shelter Heroes. Angel's gonna get her feet trimmed today. We rescued Angel when she was just a little tiny baby for $5 at an auction, and she's a full-size horse now, but trimming is a little scary for her, and she's known me the longest, so I usually handle her while she's being trimmed. So if we can get a brush, I can brush her mane out. How's your good girl, Angel? How's your good girl? He's gonna pick up your foot. He's a good girl. It's just very confusing for her because being blind, she can't see what's going on. Good girl, Angel. Maddie's planning on giving her some furthering education over the next month to help her just understand humans a little more. She was born with cataracts in her eyes, and she can see some shadows and stuff, and we've talked to different vets about trying to fix her eyes, but there's really nothing that we can do for her. But she does like us, and she has a home with us, and we do have sponsors that help sponsor her care.
While Angel and Zira are getting their feet trimmed, Gray is over here enjoying the stall snack.
So this is Gray, and Gray usually lives in an 18-acre pasture off of our facility with Angel, and he's here today to get his feet trimmed.
This is Zira, and she's getting her feet trimmed.
Yeah, I didn't Well, she's got some goofy feet. That's going to take a little while to fix. What I mean by goofy, to be a little more professional, is that she has a lot of flare. She flares out to the outside on both feet. So her feet should come more straight, and she's what they call splayed out to the outside or the lateral side.
Oh my goodness. She getting a little heavy there for you, Jess?
She's heavy.
All of that extra hoof and flare was making, it actually puts pressure right through here. It actually causes horses pain.
Okay, just stop right in front of it? Yeah. Okay.
That's Jasper, and this is Memphis.
Memphis. Did Memphis have any?
Not really. I mean, he probably could, another 100 pounds, and he'll ride good. He has a beautiful gait when he gets going, and but he's pretty good.
No behavioral
He's
issues?
he's got a nasty cough and doesn't keep weight on very well.
He has a cough and doesn't keep on weight. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's my baby. I guess I'll say by the Memphis too, but you're gonna be just fine.
Since our farrier is already out, we're gonna have him trim these horses that were just surrendered.
So we did 6 here, we did 2 up in quarantine, and we came back down into 2 more that have just been surrendered today. It's been a little bit busy and hot.
We had quite a busy morning this morning with a farrier, and then we had a surrender that we weren't expecting this morning. They had scheduled after hours. confirming that they could take an appointment that they were offered, and we're so excited that Jasper was surrendered this morning and Memphis. Their owners just didn't have time for them like they used to and wanted them to have a good place, so they brought them here. We're so thankful for your support so that we can take these surrenders like Jasper and Memphis. Thank you so much.
We'll be able to turn her out at the end of the week.
Probably. It looks pretty good. Is this a new arrival?
Well, he's been here a little while. We just weren't sure, health-wise and stuff, how he's gonna go, but he's done really good, so. He's getting his Coggins done. Thankfully, we weren't sure, health-wise how he's gonna do, but he checked out on everything, so he's getting his Coggins, and then he actually has an adoption appointment already scheduled, so that's pretty exciting.
They said 20s. I don't know, he might be a little younger.
We'll go 20s, about 20. We need to check his teeth.
I think we should. But listen to him first, because I wonder if he has COPD.
I said he sounded pretty good. On this side, I got to check the other side. He's moving air everywhere pretty good.
No teeth.
No, they're just not bad.
Oh.
We'll do a little bit. We got to get some tartar off the side. And the sound is what we like here the most. About to draw blood for a Coggins.
She's gonna want a microchip for this one too.
Ew.
Would you say you can't ride him or?
He's not sound.
Oh. He looks as sound as me, which may not be that sound, but. When you're listening to lungs, you want to hear air moving pretty freely. And if you want to hear it moving free, and then the worst thing, step down from there, is hearing wheezing and everything, and the worst thing is hearing no sound, like they're not moving any air. Say from here down, she's not moving air.
Can't hear it on that side either.
Now, what's crazy is, most time when you listen to them, you can hear air move as they expand their chest and deflate. But on her, it seems to be a lag, like you gotta get it all in and then it fills up and then it goes out. So she's got some bad lungs. I don't know.
Right.
Is there a recent history of her being sick or?
Just surrendered today at 10:30. It just says breathing issues, that's it.
I think you gotta go to a military grade x-ray machine to x-ray their chest. Here we're 20 something, 23.
He's older.
Yeah, he's older. Is that? Looks better than usual, doesn't it? Or am I making stuff up?
Doc is driving the mule.
The new mule, we're giving it
It's called the mama cart.
the mama cart.
We named it the mama cart.
The mama cart?
Because it can hold more people, like a mama and her,
Chicks.
What are you talking about? This is a smooth vehicle. I like it. I think I'm gonna get one and convince my wife it's for her. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I was talking to a lady. I bought mine from a woman in Lawrenceburg, and she said, "Yeah, we got a bunch of guys coming here. They're explaining to their wife why they need one of these vehicles." And then 6 months later, they come in. "I need to get an oil change kit for my wife's." Can we put her separate for a little while? I think she's gotten beat up, or she's beat herself up against something. Well, her teeth are not as good as those horses down there. We need to float
She's
them.
younger.
Yeah. Here.
Do you
Well-
still think she's 10?
Yeah, she could be 10. I wish she could.
You didn't get kicked today, did you?
No.
Hero's leg isn't getting any better. So we're really sad. As much time and medication and everything we put into her, it just nothing has helped. So we're gonna have to call her goodbye today.
We just decided that Hero had had enough. It was still constantly draining and looked like the leg was getting bigger. She had gained weight. She was getting in better health overall except for the leg, but it was just getting bigger. So we did a humane euthanasia, and we did a little localized necropsy to see if we could figure out what was going on with the leg and why it wasn't getting any better. And the skin below the hock was approximately 10 times thicker than normal horse skin, than her normal skin above the hock. It had had so much sustained long-term damage. There was some fluid in it. We'd been giving her had been giving her Lasix and several different antibiotics, but nothing was really helping. And the infection below the hock was still draining. She could take a step and it was just draining, but the leg was getting worse. So probably damaged some blood vessels, had blood drainage problems from it, and the skin was just thicker, and we don't think it was ever going to get better. And if it was going to take a long, long time and a lot of drugs, and wondered about her quality of life. So it was hard for her to move around too. She could do it. I don't think she could feel that foot good. It was just sort of automatic placement that horses do when they can't feel their feet. So
it's really sad saying goodbye to Hero. You know, I'm just thankful that we were at the auction that day and we were able to step into the shoes of the people that walked away and left her at the auction emaciated with a leg with chronic problems. And you know, we tried our best, but sadly we weren't able to help her further. I mean, she gained a lot of weight. She had a great last few weeks, but sadly there's just nothing we can do for her leg. And sometimes it's not always about getting them into homes. Sometimes it's making those hard decisions for horses whose owners should have done it a long time ago. And that's what's happened in Hero's case.
Pippa got a puncture wound in her shoulder last week, so Doc looked at that.
Down.
But surprisingly, it's looking a lot better, so hopefully she's on the mend.
Yeah, what we're going to do now, it looks a lot better. We're going to leave it alone. We're going to it's called video therapy, when you just put her in an enclosure and watch her.
The vet visit's over, and now our horse handlers and trainers are going to take a group of the horses out on a trail ride, kind of get them desensitized to being out on the trail, and it also gives us a great idea of what they're like so we can tell the potential adopters how they do on trail rides.
Hi, my name is Christine and I'm the new horse handler and feeder. I love getting to feed the horses every day, working with them, and getting to see their progress.
I know, not what you wanted.
If you've watched the last couple episodes, you will know that our scale broke up in the quarantine facility. And we finally got a new scale in, so Travis is installing that. And right now he is attaching the rubber mats so the horses won't slip.
So we got a new scale in and we're extremely excited to have a new working scale.
I mean, I could try to bring her in the office, but I don't know if she'll let me.
I could try to bring her in.
Will she come in? She doesn't leave that.
All right, half pint's gonna try to come in the front office.
Hello.
Hi, Brittany. What do you think about this? You want some of these? She's probably never had one of these in her life. You want to try some? You want to try one of these for the first time? What do you think?
I don't know what a treat is.
Yeah, she's never had one of these before. She said it smells good.
Your mommy's done.
She is very dated. She's like so Tennessee Longhorns. I saw her the other day. She had her out. She was caught.
Ouch! She's licking it. She's trying. Just want to talk to you guys about a horse that I have absolutely fallen in love with. His name is Kana, and I know there's a little confusion out there, especially on Facebook, if it's a mare gelding, but it's actually a gelding. Kana was rescued back in February at the February auction, and just want to show you guys what he looked like then. So if you he was very skinny and he was so sad, and you know, it's really sad when a lot of horses come in from auctions and they're just so skinny and they've just been neglected so much. And I just want to show you guys what he looks like now. This is Kana now. I mean, look how great he looks. He looks absolutely amazing. Kana is in his 30s, so he is older, but to me that doesn't matter. Kana is a sweetheart to be around, and I absolutely love him. I love how he's got his little marks on his face and everything, and he's an excellent ride, and I'm gonna call him mine now. So I am adopting Kana. I've been on the lookout for a horse like him for a very long time. It's been a long time, and so when he came in, I instantly knew that it's just love at first sight. What do you think? You wanna go home and be mine? Yeah? Let's go for a ride. Don't worry, you don't have that long of a trip to go.